Some of the kids like having their money from the siblings and everywhere, but the mother will take that money.
Yes,
Yes,
she's like,
right?
oh, I'm saving it. I'm saving. You can have it back.
It's my money.
That has happened to me so many times. Assalamualaikum. I'm Eman. I'm the marketing specialist from Pakistan.
Hi, I'm Shifa. I'm the marketing specialist Muzz from Indonesia.
Hello everyone, I'm Miliani and I'm the marketing specialist for Malaysia.
So in Pakistan, for Eid, like on the day right before Eid, we have this thing called Chandrat, which means moon night.
Right.
And on Chandrat, you basically prepare for Eid for the next day. So all of the women, they'll get together, they'll put on mehndi, they'll buy like churiyan, and then they'll do each other's hair and everything. And then they'll get ready for Eid the next day.
So you will prepare all the Eid food, snacks and everything
Yes,
like
yeah.
1 week before the Eid. And after the Eid, maybe some people will go by to their parents' home. But since my grandmothers from my mother's side and my father's side in the same village, we're not really go to like different city.
I think it's pretty similar for Malaysia as well. Like, what's the most important for Eid in Malaysia is the food that we serve on the first day, the clothes that we wear on the first day. You go back to your, your hometown or your grandma's place. Eid is always about family time.
Yeah.
So the day before or the week before even, some people actually started to go off from work, go back, start preparing. You cook like for so many people.
I think Eid is also like for us, aside from food, obviously, it's also a lot about clothes. Like everyone has to wear new clothes.
Yes.
Like that's a thing. You can't reuse your clothes.
Yeah. One more right now, like everything is on social media. Like, oh, I've worn this. It cannot
Oh
be
yeah,
seen
the
on my
Muslim Met
Instagram.
Gala.
Yes. So I can't be seen with the same, clothes
Outfit,
on my social. Like it's there.
Do you guys have like Badi Eid and Choti Eid? I mean,
What's
obviously
that?
you do.
What's that?
Like Eid al-Azha and Eid al-Fitr.
Yes.
So in Pakistan, Eid al-Azha is supposed to be Badi Eid, which means big Eid, and Eid al-Fitr
Right.
is Choti Eid, which means small Eid.
Right.
So we celebrate them differently in that in Pakistan on Eid al-Fitr, which is Choti Eid, the smaller one, you get Eidi. So all the older people, like all the parents and like big siblings, they'll give Eidi to the younger siblings, which is like
It's like
money.
the small pocket money.
No, yeah.
Especially like for the kids, some of the kids like having their money from the siblings and everywhere, but the mother will take that money. So
Yes.
Yes,
She's like,
right?
oh, I'm saving it. I'm saving. You can have it
Mom,
back.
I'm saving for you, kid.
That has happened to me so many times.
You were saying about like the big Eid and the small Eid. So for Malaysia, it's the opposite. Ideal Fitri is always the bigger celebration. But in certain cities, it's a smaller celebration. It's the opposite way. For that certain cities in Malaysia for Aidil Adha is a bigger celebration. But the rest of Malaysia is like, it's just a smaller version of Eid. Yeah. So we go crazy over Aidil Fitri and the celebrations and the shopping mall goes crazy with decorations and all that for Aidil Fitri, but not Aidil Adha. What we do in the mornings of Eid is we salam, we ask for forgiveness from our parents or the elders in our family. And it can be like a very emotional
Oh, really?
morning for lots of families because you tend to say out like what are the things that you've done and you regret and you ask for forgiveness. And like that's a very emotional thing and a lot of families are still doing it right now.
I've never heard of that.
Same with Indonesia. Even like for us, some of the family that already died, we go to their graves and have
We do that,
Yasin or reciting the Quran. So
Yeah, especially like if someone has passed recently, you don't celebrate that specific Eid also.
Okay.
Then you're like, you skip one Eid celebration.
I mean, we still celebrate, but it's not as grand
Yeah,
as
exactly.
how you used to. Yeah.
And also, do you have like any specific food that comes only for the
Savaiya.
What's that?
So on Bakra Eid, so on Badi Eid, Eid al-Azha, obviously like there's lots of meat. But on Choti Eid, everything is just really sweet. So we have sweet rice, which is called zarda. Zarda means yellow, so it's yellow rice with like, it's really sweet. And then Savaiya is I don't know how to say it in English. I think it's called vermicelli,
Yes.
something like that.
Yes.
Halwa is it's doughy, but it's, no, it's just sweet.
For Indonesia, it's more like the salty food. Like we have opor ayam. It's basically like a
On
chicken.
Eid al-Fitr as well?
Yeah, Eid al-Fitr.
Savory food, yeah.
Savory.
So Eid al-Fitr is called two things. It's called Choti Eid, which is small Eid, but also meaty Eid, which is
Okay.
sweet Eid, which is why everything is sweet. And Eid al-Azha is called Badi Eid, which is big Eid, but it's also called Bakra Eid, which is like goat Eid. So they're called like big and small Eids, but they're also called like what we eat on those. Like you eat goat and you eat sweets.
Okay.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah. Opor ayam, and also after maybe around 9-10 a.m. after we don't do anything, we eat bakso. It's like a meatball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, meatball soup.
On Eid al-Fitr or
Yes,
Azha?
Eid al-Fitr and Idul Adha.
From Malaysia, we eat rendang.
Okay.
Isn't that Indonesian?
Yeah, I know, right?
Wait, no, this is different. We're going to this segment later. We're gonna talk about it, okay? We're gonna talk about it. But we have a Malaysian version rendang.
Oh, okay. It's
So it could
different.
be like chicken rendang or beef rendang or duck. There are people who actually does that. So rendang. We also have like ketupat, which is like compressed rice cakes, like where you cook it inside like coconut leaves. Yeah, so you like braid it in such a way that it looks like a diamond, and then you cook the rice, and yeah,
Like tamales.
something like that. Something like that. Lemang is like glutinous rice where you cook in bamboo.
That sounds so fun.
Yeah.
So Eid al-Fitr, like Choti Eid, is the one where you usually dress up. You don't dress up on Badi Eid because it's more about like the sacrifice. And because it's really messy. Like the women will go and cook, and the men will go and like
Cutting.
yeah. So everything's just like very lots of labor, right? So you usually don't get dressed until like the evening or like the afternoon once you're done with like the kitchen or the outdoors and everything. So Eid al-Fitr is more about dressing up usually. That's when you'd wear all of your new clothes and everything. So everyone's wearing kameez shalwar, right? So women are wearing kameez shalwar, men are wearing kameez shalwar, but usually like for women, because obviously we can experiment with fashion more. We have lots of different kinds. So we have like the kurtas, but we also have like anarkali dresses, and we have like frocks and lots of different things going on. And they're always like very fancy. You can do like simple new clothes on Eid as well, but you're gonna get picked on. People will ask you why you're not dressed up, and then you'll have to be like, no, but this is new, and they'll be like, yeah, but it doesn't look fancy.
Well, for us, we're mainly Malays. So Malay have this traditional outfit for the ladies. We either wear baju kurung or baju kabaya. So it's very similar to what Indonesia is wearing. So, but we have different versions of baju kabaya or baju kurung. Depends on which cities or states you come from. So it's really like a very modest way of wearing it. Like especially with most Malay women are with hijab. So it's very modest. Like it's like a long dress with a skirt, and then you can put on your hijab. So it's it's really nice. So there's a simple version and there's a fancy version to it. Like it really depends on your taste. Like we don't normally like pick on anyone based on what you wear, but really you definitely want to go all out because this is going to be on social. This is going to be like, you know, the first day of celebrating after a month of fasting. So you want to dress up, you want to go OTT, you know, over the top.
Yeah, that's what happens. Everyone gets dressed in the morning, and then they come and they do a show for everyone.
Yes.
Like, that's my favorite thing as a kid. All of us sisters would get dressed, and we'd go to our parents and we'd show our dresses, and our hair would be wet because we'd just come out of the shower.
Yeah.
It used to be so fun.
Yeah, and there are families who actually make sure that everybody wears the same color.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like there will be like a theme, like okay, this year everybody in the family will need to wear something that is apparently this year's color is brownish,
For everyone?
terracotta. Yeah, so
Really?
like you know,
Who decides these colors?
somebody shared something on social, and like everybody dressed up in that
I think
color.
the last time is like a sage green and then the dusty
Is that like
tea,
a recent thing, or
No, I think it has been going around for a number of years. Like there were instances where actually families wear the same, so they buy like the cloth in like bulk, and then everybody make their own version, but it's from the same cloth, you know, like from the same design.
I think it's also same for Indonesia, but we don't have like a specific. I mean, we don't wear the kebaya version for Indonesia, like because most likely kebaya for like a traditional event, something like that. But I know some like I have a friend of mine that she gonna wear the same outfit like years by years, and that's fine. That's okay if you wear the same outfit like from the years before. It's still fine.
I do that. I do not like. I can't be bothered finding new stuff. But I'd be so stressed out if I had to color coordinate with everyone. I don't think I could do that.
Sometimes you have a different thinking about, oh no, this color is like that.
Yeah,
you
like
know,
what if it's not my color?
True.
What do I do then?
True.
Okay. Like I'm always in black and you expect me to wear something yellow. I'm like, excuse me?